The steady rhythm of the rain, the clean scents in the air, the fresh, vibrant appearance of the landscape can help to wash away the mental clutter of the day. Worries and anxieties seem less important in the face of this simple, profound beauty. The world has been simplified, reduced to the essential elements of water, stone, leaf, and light. And in this simplicity there is a deep and abiding peace, a sense of renewal that touches both the outer world and your inner world. Imagine stepping out for a moment not into the rain itself, but under the natural shelter of the garden. A giant taro plant grows near the edge of the porch, its leaves as large as umbrellas. You could almost stand beneath one and stay completely dry. The sound of the rain is different here, under the canopy of this single, enormous leaf. The heavy drops strike the top surface with a resonant, hollow thrumming sound, like a drum being played with soft mallets. The leaf trembles with each impact. It is strong and flexible, and it holds its shape. It is a living roof, a temporary green haven in the middle of the downpour. From this close perspective, you can see the physics of the rain in beautiful detail. The waxy surface of the taro leaf is hydrophobic, meaning it repels water. The large raindrops do not soak in or flatten out. Instead, they bead up into perfect, silvery spheres, like drops of mercury. They tremble for a moment, reflecting the green of the leaf and the gray of the sky. Then, as more drops arrive or the leaf moves, they begin to roll. They chase each other across the undulating surface of the leaf, merging into larger and larger drops until they become too heavy to stay. It is a silent, captivating ballet of surface tension and gravity. The steady rain has overwhelmed the dry ground. Water is now moving everywhere. The garden is full of new life. What was once a dry, shallow ditch at the edge of the property is now a small, babbling stream. The water is the color of weak tea. It carries rich soil and fallen leaves from the garden floor. It moves with surprising energy, gurgling, chuckling. It flows over stones. It slips around the roots of trees. This temporary river has its own cheerful, liquid voice. It adds a new melodic line to the rain's steady drumming. It is the sound of water on a journey, moving with purpose. Walk to the edge of the porch and look down at this new stream. Watch how it interacts with the world it flows through. A fallen frangipani blossom, bright yellow and white, is caught in a small eddy. It spins slowly in a perfect circle, a tiny boat in a gentle whirlpool. A long blade of grass, bent by the current, bobs in the flow, and then it dances. The stream is a world in miniature, full of small dramas and fleeting moments. It is a testament to the transformative power of the rain, which can turn a dry, forgotten channel into a vibrant, living waterway in a matter of minutes. Your attention is drawn back to the shelter of the house, to a simple human moment within the grander drama of the rain. Through the open door, you see a small, everyday scene. A cup of tea sits on a low wooden table. Steam rises in a slow, graceful spiral, mingling with the cool, moist air. The cup is a simple ceramic one, its warm, earthy color a comforting presence in the soft gray light. The act of making and drinking tea is a ritual of calm, a human counterpart to the natural rhythm of the rain. It is a small anchor of warmth and familiarity in the middle of the downpour. The rain falling on the metal roof of the kitchen creates a different sound. Here, the drumming is louder, more resonant, a constant, dense roar. It is the sound of perfect shelter, the sound of being safe and dry while the world is being drenched outside. This sound, which might be alarming in other contexts, is deeply comforting now. It emphasizes the strength and security of your refuge. Inside that kitchen, life goes on. Perhaps you can hear the soft clink of a spoon against a bowl, or the quiet hum of a person moving about their tasks, their movements slowed and made more deliberate by the sound of the rain. A small ginger cat appears at the edge of the porch. It had been exploring the garden and was caught in the deepening rain. Its fur is wet and spiky. It shakes one paw with distaste. It looks around, finds a dry spot near the wall, curls up into a tight ball. After a few moments of careful grooming, its purr begins a low, vibrating hum that is almost too quiet to hear beneath the sound of the rain. The cat's simple, instinctual search for shelter and warmth is a quiet reminder of a universal need. It has found its own place of tranquility, its own small island of peace within the larger peace of the rainy afternoon. These small human and animal moments are not separate from the rain, they are woven into its fabric. The warm cup of tea, the loud drumming on the tin roof, the cat finding shelter, they are all part of the story. They are the details that give the scene its heart and its meaning. The rain is not just a natural phenomenon to be observed from a distance. It is an experience that is lived that shapes the actions and feelings of the creatures within its reach. The tranquility of the moment comes from this perfect harmony between the outer world of the rain and the inner world of warmth, safety, simple contentment. As the afternoon slowly turns towards evening, the quality of the light begins to change again. The sun, hidden behind a thick gray blanket of clouds, sinks lower in the sky. Not a distinct sunset, but a slow, subtle shift in color. The uniform gray begins to soften, a faint hint of blue at the cloud edges, a faint hint of purple at the cloud edges. The light becomes less bright, more gentle. A tired light, a light ready for rest. This fading light casts a new mood over the garden. Gentle closure, quiet anticipation for the night. The rain seems to respond. The steady, drumming downpour has started to soften. Drops become smaller. They fall with less force. The rhythm slows, returning to the gentle patter of the earlier afternoon. As if the sky, like the sun, is growing tired, its voice becoming quieter. The sound on the roof is no longer a constant roar, but a soft, rustling shush. As the rain softens to a fine, misty drizzle, a new set of sounds begins to emerge from the garden. The night insects and creatures, who were silent during the heavy rain, now begin their nightly chorus. The first to start are the frogs. A single, deep croak sounds from the edge of the stream and is quickly answered by another, and then another. Soon a whole choir of frogs is singing, their voices a rich, resonant bass line in the night symphony. Their song is a celebration of the water, a joyful expression of a world made wet and new. Next, you begin to hear the high-pitched, chirping song of the crickets. Their sound is sharp and rhythmic, a constant, pulsating beat that seems to fill all the small spaces between the frogs' deeper calls. The sound is so continuous that it almost becomes a form of silence, a background texture that you only notice if you listen for it carefully. This chorus of insects is the true sound of the tropical night. It is a sound of immense, teeming life, a reminder that even as the human world goes to sleep, the natural world is wide awake and full of energy. The night has fully arrived, wrapped in a blanket of soft darkness, and the gentle sounds of a world refreshed. The rain has almost stopped, now a final, quiet whisper. An occasional drop still falls from a heavy leaf, or from the edge of the roof a soft splash, the day's final punctuation. The air is cool, an impossibly clean wet earth, night-blooming jasmine, deep green garden leaves. The afternoon's powerful orchestra has given way to a soft, nocturnal chorus of frogs and insects. The journey is coming to a close not abruptly, but a slow, gentle fade into stillness. As you sit in the quiet dark, you can still feel the rhythm of the rain inside you. It has become part of your internal cadence. The steady, unhurried beat of falling water slows your thoughts and calms your spirit. Your breath is slow and even moving in time with a memory of gentle percussion. The sights, sounds, and smells of the rainy afternoon have left a lasting impression. You have been washed clean like the leaves, like the stones in the garden. Mental clutter and hurried pace have been rinsed away, leaving a simple, quiet sense of being. This experience is a gift you can carry, The tranquility does not have to end with the rain or the final page. The memory of its rhythm is a resource you can access anytime. Drops on a banana leaf, water trickling down a stone statue, the fresh, rain-washed air. Bring these memories to mind and reconnect with calm and presence. The rain has taught you to listen, to notice, to find beauty in the simplest things. Let the steady pulse of the rain become an inner rhythm, a quiet beat to return to. A reminder to slow down, to breathe, to be present. The rain asks for nothing, but gives renewal, clarity, deep, abiding peace. As you prepare to rise and re-enter your life, carry this quiet music with you. The 15-minute journey is complete, but the steadying pulse can stay. A quiet anchor in the heart of your days long after the last drop has fallen.